Yeah. Oh, my holiday photo. 45 years ago. Oh my God.
45 years. Were there cars 45 years ago? They were. We thought they were pretty red hot actually.
Next time you come over, can you bring that?
1967, yeah.
67, I had a Peugeot 404. Jane was a little girl.
Yeah, black
That's
one.
made it
Oh,
flat,
yeah.
isn't it?
Oh, I've got a photo of that too.
No, that's a white. No, that's a white. That was a white one.
No, you had a black
Peugeot.
one. Had a dark one.
Yeah, I had
Sure,
a 505.
Hey, you know what? It might be a black and white photo.
It was definitely a black and white photo. But otherwise, the other one was a mustardy colour. 504 Peugeot.
Photos were out there.
Yeah, I know, but most of those photos from back Arcadia of mine are all black and white.
To get them out in the walk.
Just trying to think there was ones along the fence there when with Dad and the kids were all sitting on the leaning up against the bonnets. Jeff had a Holden 186. What did I have?
When you were living down in the garage.
At Arcadia. I had a Peugeot 404 then.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
And Jan had
When you
a
lived there.
V-dub. Yeah, never had a
There's the
dark
photos
colour.
I've got Jane are out in the garage. And Gillian and Jane did them all up with cloths and things like that.
Yeah, Peugeots had hydraulic fluid in the gearboxes. Precision stuff, man. What's he doing? Just looking at it?
I think you're rubbing the right spot.
Yeah.
I think you're rubbing the right spot.
Yeah, I think he likes that.
But I'll look at them more closely. She's like,
Because, you know, if you gave him the treatment like I gave April from this age on, he would look for that the rest of his lasted life. He'd find comfort in that.
Well, they take you to
Okay,
massage them, don't they?
He does. He gets that sort of massagey rubs and everything.
Horrible they feel the heat though, because they get clingy.
You got a good boy here, man. Eh? Pretty clever fella.
I had very little to do with it.
Jane would say you were very an active part of it, actually.
Yeah,
He was conceived on my birthday, March 20th last year.
See, you're taking your liberties, and that's it.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we will. Yes.
Yeah, the next one is nearly around the corner.
It is, yes. No more birthday concessions. Yes. We'd be lucky this time, but that's enough.
No, the delivery it was not long, but it was pretty tough on Jane.
Yes.
And when the baby was delivered, and the nurse was checking the baby out, and I was holding Jane's hand the whole time during the delivery. Jane turns to me, she says, "I'm not doing that again."
Did I? Yeah. Oh, it was a natural birth because it was such a quick birth. You know how they are. There's no time to think about which drug you'd like.
I never had any. I never had the time to think about it.
No.
Even Greg, it was breech. It just...
Yeah.
Well, both Jane were breech, but Jane went through the murder. And she had terrible, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Dr. Ralph. I reckon Dr. Ralph would be classified today as a butcher, as a
But
gynaecologist.
I had no trouble with him.
No, well, no, I'm just talking. It was primitive times 45 years ago, and for
Well, I was
Glenn,
53. I know I had
50
Dr.
years
Steve.
ago
No,
for
but I had
Glenn.
Dr. Stevens then.
And all Ralph really knew what to do was to grab a scalpel. He just cut. That's it. I mean, they all did those days. They just weren't nowhere near. I mean, we expect things to have moved on, don't we? I mean, we didn't. We thought it was all pretty swell. We thought the practice there at Wemperville was a pretty upmarket doctor's surgery, and everyone was in there. There was a gynaecologist and GPs and surgeons all in the one office. That was new stuff.
And you had the joy of waiting 2 hours to have this.
I went in there one day and I'd been there
Must
for
have been
3
pretty good
hours
business,
and I was
because there weren't that many doctors around, were there?
Wow.
No. And I said, oh, you went to Dr. DeWolf, that would be worse. And then he said, how do you feel? I
I don't
said,
think he was a good doctor.
bloody worse since I've been sitting out there for 3 bloody hours. I was so sick.
I don't
How
think
can they
anyone credited
excuse
Dr.
that?
Good Walker.
Walker
No,
being a good doctor.
he was just a doctor that if you were sick, he'd give you a
Script.
doctor's certificate.
Well, we had our own private hospital though, so it was all pretty
Oh, my
close.
kids were well when they both hated.
Yeah, we're both mind board.
I think people are smarter now. They
No,
don't
Jane
They
wasn't.
were.
smarter, they're more knowledgeable about how a doctor should be.
Well, Stephen Kevin is nearly one of the first. That in that year, yeah, that had only not that long open when I had Kevin.
So we can't really complain about the services.
No, we really.
If you had to go
we
for
were
x-rays
lucky.
and things, Parramatta Hospital was very
Yeah.
painful. Sat there for hours upon hours upon hours.
But
There was another,
Jimmy
Dr.
was just-
Wardlow, he was down the bottom end
oh,
of
he
the
was
street.
doing as bad.
Yeah.
Gillian was dying with a temperature. I'll give her an aspirin, but she's no better in the morning. Bring her in. Well, I thought she was dying anyhow. Let's put it that way. Had a temperature of 100, mate. Wonder if she wasn't convulsing.